4 minutes.
Right. Are the interceptors ready?
Yes, sir. We've been on red alert since 0600 hours.
If we do lose contact, you'll have to play it by ear.
Yes, sir.
3 minutes, Lieutenant.
It's the feeling of helplessness I can't take.
Sunspot activity is the perfect cover for UFOs. But do you think they'll try anything?
I think you can lay odds on it.
Give me the surface camera.
Yes, Lieutenant. 50 seconds. Interference ratio 2/7 increasing.
Interference level rising to critical, Commander.
Right. Well, it looks like we're going to have a communication blackout.
Sound and vision breaking up.
We'll keep the line open and test signal every 60 seconds. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Give me the surface.
Minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Radar trace bearing 184, range 20 miles.
Camera 3. Launch the interceptors.
Interceptors immediate launch. Immediate launch. $15 miles. $9 miles.
It's altering course.
Convey my congratulations to the interceptor pilots.
They didn't get near it.
What?
It disintegrated. No apparent reason.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Contact Paul Foster. And check on the next available lunar flight.
You're going up to moon base?
Yes, I want to know why a UFO gets within 4 miles of moon base, then destroys itself. Mobile 2 to control.
Yes, Commander.
We've completed the search in this area and can find no UFO wreckage. Nor Conroy and Dale making out.
Well, they found a possible crash location, but nothing positive. They're out on the surface now, taking
Taking a closer look.
Roger, control out.
What are you hoping to find? If it did disintegrate in flight, the debris would have produced a large number of small craters over a wide area.
Yes, and the moon's surface has been pockmarked by millions of years of meteorites. Yes, I know that. But that UFO got within 4 miles of moon base, Paul. Perfect position to attack, and then it explodes. Why?
It's a good question. Let's hope Mobile 1 comes up with the answer.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know, it's hard to be sure.
Stricker's gonna want to know.
You're in charge of this buggy, old son.
Thank you.
Maybe the instrument recordings will tell us more. Let's get back to base.
Right.
Control to 2.
Go ahead, Control.
Mobile 1 is about to dock.
All right, we're on our way back, too. Out. Home, James, and don't spare the horses.
What do you got there?
Just a piece of moon rock. Picked it up when we were out there on the surface. Hey, you remember Harrison? I thought he'd go crazy when he found one of these. He thought he'd found a genuine Koh-i-Noor diamond.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And I'll never forget that look on his face when he found out it was worthless. Yeah, well, it'd make a nice paperweight. See, Francoise, Denis, Sylvia. Sylvia, baby. Look, I think I'll get down to Control and see if they figured out those recordings. Hi, baby.
Terminemos.
Sí, cuidadas, que está con...
What's going on here?
Pues usted está...
Hey!
Hey, come on, you go ahead.
Right.
This is Control. Internal emergency. Internal emergency.
What's going on?
Where's Dale? What the hell have you done with Dale?
Andy. Andy.
Conroy.
Uh-huh.
How are you, Nina? Sit down.
Could have been worse. Nothing broken.
Do you feel like talking about it?
Well, sure. Conroy came into the control. He just stood there, staring. He looked bewildered and frightened, as if he didn't know where he was.
What happened then?
Well, I asked him what's the matter, what's wrong, something like that.
Then?
Well, he struck out, and the girls tried to grab him. Everything happened so fast. He was very strong. Out of his mind. I'm sure he didn't know.
Didn't know what?
Who he was hitting. He just didn't know who we were.
Still at it, sir?
Yes, and it doesn't make any more sense now than it did 4 hours ago. Everyone who came into contact with Conroy reports more or less the same thing. Look at this. Berserk. Out of his senses. Didn't seem to recognize me. Fired at me indiscriminately with no reason at all.
Conroy's medical report of 3 weeks ago.
And?
Full clearance.
What about his stress factor?
98%, the near-perfect astronaut. He'd been in a couple of tight situations over the years, always kept his head, never been anywhere near cracking up.
Until now. We'll leave for Earth at 1400 hours, Paul. I think I know someone else who wants some answers.
General Henderson.
How long has he been waiting?
Long enough to work up a lava.
Just what I need at 8:30 in the morning. Thank you.
I could always phone down with some excuse to get you off the hook.
Well, can you think of a good one that might do the trick?
Fire in the studio?
No. It would take at least an earthquake to get one angry general off my back.
Nuclear attack?
That might do it if it was a big one. Morning, Colonel.
Good morning.
Where is he? Oh, thank you. I need moral support.
Morning, Beaver.
Good morning, Colonel.
General Henderson.
Baker, I ought to kick your
Do
ass.
you know Colonel Lake? Oh, yes, of course you do.
Now, where's that report?
I don't have it ready yet.
Straker, the committee meets in 3 days' time. I need your report and all the figures.
I've been busy.
Look, it takes money to run Shado. A hell of a lot of money. And we're asking the committee for even more this time.
Well, that's your bag, General. You get the money, I run the store.
Straker, they are after blood. My job is on the line. Not that that's important, but if I go, you won't win any popularity polls up here.
That sounds like a threat, General.
Not from me. We could both walk out tomorrow. And don't think I hadn't considered it. But you got a monkey on your back. Dedication. Think about it.
You want me to reprogram the computer to get out the finance figures? He is right, you know.
Yes, he's right. Sometimes being wrong right is harder. No, let the computer run. I have to know what happened to Conroy.
Here we go again. Red alert. Red alert. Interceptors immediate launch. Ground defense control, position rocket launchers. Moon base to shadow control.
Moon base to shadow control.
Go ahead, Moon Base.
Ground defenses in position. Interceptor spaceborne. Contact -47.
Roger.
Firing range -8.
UFO's retreating, giving chase.
It smells. Moon Base, tell your ground defenses to get nervous.
Shadow control. 3 more UFOs approaching orbital reference.
318.
Decoys. Moon Base, instruct the interceptors to return immediately.
Ground defenses knocked out.
That's it. They're wide open now. Where are they? Eight UFOs destroyed in the last week. Do you think they'll take the hint?
Oh, first 2 under cover of sunspot activity, then 3 at ground level. Now 6 in a decoy maneuver.
All or nothing. Last fling. Do you think they give up?
Colonel Lake, they didn't lose all those craft just to give up. What worries me is, what will they try next?
Coffee?
Yeah, black.
2.
You know, Al, I think I'm getting a bit old for this.
Steve?
Yeah?
12 more hours. And home to Mother Earth.
Oh, great. 48 hours in our natural habitat.
Yeah, give me enough time just to mow the lawn.
What?
I said I'm going to mow the lawn.
Will the following personnel report for combat training? Phillips, Robinson, and Regan.
Never a dull moment.
The show must go on.
See you later.
Give Mel, baby.
Touche. My pleasure. Come on, Regan. You're off asleep, and it's been a long day. Oh, yes.
Submit.
No.
Come on, it'll break.
No.
Oh. You should have broken it. That was a mistake. Yeah!
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're coming on, Regan.
8.
No, you're still too good for me.
No, really, you nearly had me back there. But you still lack the killer instinct.
Well, I'm a nice fella.
Earth tomorrow?
Yeah.
Give my regards to the wife.
See you in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Oh, and thank you.
You're welcome. I think we'll stick to theory for a little while.
Waiting to see you.
Howard Byrne?
He's the star of that new TV series they're filming on 5 and 6.
Oh, yes. Well, he's picked a bad time.
I'm sorry, but he insisted.
That's all right, Miss Elin.
Well, I finally get to see you. You're a hard man to pin down, Ed Straker.
Well, I've been pretty tied up just recently, Howard. Sit down, sit down.
Thank you. Yes, haven't we all?
Well, what's your problem?
You're the one with the problem.
Am I?
The series. You have seen it, of course.
Well, yes, but not as often as I would have liked.
Well, unless something's done, it's heading for big trouble. Fortunately, though, I have a solution.
No?
I want script approval.
Now, Howard, you know we can't do that.
Mr. Straker, the series is going to pot. The scripts are old and hackneyed. The entire production is lifeless and trite. I don't think it's doing anything for you. I know it's not doing anything for me.
All right, let's talk about it.
I didn't come here to bargain, Ed. I want script approval.
It's not in your contract.
Well, of course, you could hold me to my contract, but you know, I'm getting these terrible bad headaches recently.
Headaches? I wonder what could be causing that.
Well, it could be eye strain, or reading a lot of bad scripts. I mean the kind of headaches keep me off the floor a couple of mornings a week. Understand?
Yes, I understand blackmail.
Blackmail? I never said anything about blackmail.
All right, I'm calling. No script approval, Howard. You know, these headaches that you've been suffering from, they could be caused by a swelling between the ears. Shouldn't you be in Theater 7 looking at your rushes?
Have a look at rushes tomorrow, Mr. Straker.
Bit formal for chess. What are you doing in this gear?
Straker's orders. All astronauts on waking alert until relieved.
That's a bit unnecessary. From bed to battle in 128 seconds. What more does he want?
Now there are no ground defenses. He's not taking any chances.
And you'll be pleased to know he wants 5 practice alerts a day until further notice.
He'll have us living in that launching bay next.
Don't even suggest it. Will the real James Regan stand up, please? Must be me.
Morgan, get out here.
Hello, Jim. Hey, they tell me you had a busy time up there.
Dan Dare wasn't in it. How are you, Earthman?
Can't complain.
See you Thursday?
Do a thing?
Cheers, Morgan.
I don't know what came over me.
Oh, come on, love. Let's not make something out of nothing.
Looks.
I was just worried about you.
Just tiredness catching up with me. I'll be as good as new after a night's sleep.
Jim, do you want me to drive?
Perhaps you'd better.
What on earth? Why did you do that, Jim?
Something in the road.
Poor thing. It was dazzled by the lights.
Yeah, he was lucky I saw him. Well, we can't just leave it. We'll drop it in at the police station.
Jim,
Yeah?
if they can't trace the
Here
owner,
it comes.
can I keep him? He's so beautiful, and he'll be company for me when you're away.
I'll have to think about it. I don't like competition, you know. Who said cats were lucky? I think we'll call this one Jonah. Let's see what's in the toolkit. Get out, quick! Gene! 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 Straker?
Yes? Jim, what on earth's the matter?
Have a seat, Straker. Regan! Regan!
Voice print positive.
And then they gave us what could only be a medical.
Spare parts, transplant organs.
No!
That's all it could have been.
No, it couldn't. It couldn't. Well, they would have taken me as well.
You could have been an unsuitable donor, wrong body tissue group. But why leave you alive?
What puzzles me is how come they pick on a member of Shado?
Oh, that could be coincidence. 4 other people were taken a short time ago on that road. A woman was left behind, apparently dead. Before she died, she had a chance to tell us what had happened. She had a weak heart.
Who shall I assign to replace Jim?
No one. You will report for normal duty tomorrow. That's all, Regan.
Can't you see? The man's in shock. He needs to...
We need. With all these attacks, and the Venus probe coming in soon, and that UFO still around, we need every astronaut available. That's all, Carol.
Still breaking up. Until you have rectified this, go on using parameter 5 as a standby.
Right, thank you, Moonbase. Over and out.
We've lost it.
Must have ducked under the radar screen.
Yes.
I want it found.
Well, we've done pretty well. Moonbase have destroyed 3 and 2 have been shot down in the atmosphere.
One unlocated UFO is one UFO too many. Find it.
This your car, miss?
Yes.
Not a very clever way to park.
I don't remember.
Anyone with you?
No. No.
Could I see your driver's license, please, miss? Free to control. Red Sports, registration B Bravo M Mike W Whiskey 189. Would you get out of the car, please, miss?
What? Why?
Get out of the car, please.
Look, I don't understand. I was just driving home when you stopped.
That was a stupid thing to try, miss. I think you better give me the keys. Give me the keys, please. Don't give me a hard time, miss.
This is Commander Straker. Is Colonel Lake around? Where's Colonel Foster? No, don't bother. Just spread it around. I'm on my way in, will you? I find it helps efficiency. What's the problem?
I wonder if you could give me a lift.
Why? What's the matter?
My car doesn't seem to want to start.
Well,
I live just a little way down this road. If you could,
All right. Jump in.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry to trouble you like this.
Oh, forget it. It's no trouble.
Oh, you're an American?
That's right. Boston.
Oh. I find most Americans are very, mechanically minded.
Oh?
I'm not, I'm afraid. Well, take my card. It's probably just a lead or wire or something like that.
What is your line, Mr.
Clark. Daniel Clark. That's what I am. A bank clerk. I pride myself on being a good judge. I'd say you were some kind of, executive.
Yes, I guess you could say that.
Oil?
Motion pictures.
Oh, films. Oh, that must be a very exciting life. Oh, anywhere along here will be just fine. I live over there, just beyond the wood.
Well, there we are, Mr. Clark.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it. No trouble at all.
appreciate.
What's the matter? What's wrong?
Commander Straker's car, sir.
Where?
3 kilometers from junction 14.
How does it feel?
Like it's just been shaken by an angry orangutan.
Well, I'm afraid you will live, Commander.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Ah, Paul, what have we got?
Daniel Frederick Clark, age 44, works in a bank, married with 2 children.
Nothing else?
No criminal record. Not even a traffic indictment, nothing. A solid, law-abiding citizen, Mr. Average. We'll find out more when we pick him up.
Well, Mr. Average threw me across the car like a rubber doll.
Yes, there are certain psychiatric conditions that can impart tremendous physical strength for brief periods. Tensions, stresses of one kind or another build up and finally explode.
Maybe you should take a few days off.
Morning, sir.
No, I'm fine. How are the new interceptor pilots shaping up on Moonbase, Paul?
How soon should they be ready?
Well, they should be ready in a month.
A month? Nearer 6 weeks.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Colonel Foster, I want you to read that.
What is it?
An ultimatum.
Notice is hereby given that unless the terms herewith are...
First, the Fairfield Tracker Station, and then Skydiver 3 will be destroyed.
And then Shadow Control and Commander Straker.
Unless Shado ceases all operation.
Surrender? Where'd you get it?
Daniel F. Clark must have slipped it into my coat.
These conditions, Moonbase to be evacuated, all skydivers to surface. But if Clark did write this, he knows a hell of a lot about our organization.
I want a security check on all Shadow installations. Get me a line link to all Skydiver captains.
Yes, sir.
Put Moonbase on yellow alert. And while we're about it, we'll have a little security drill right here in 30 minutes.
This is control.
I knew an old police captain once, Paul. He used to get 100 crank letters a week. The one he ignored was the one that killed him. Get on to the Fairfield commander. They're first on the list.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Perimeter fence, sir, section 4.
Get someone out there.
Get some men out of the fence. You men, come with me. You take the other section. Bring that jeep over here.
Over there. Stay where you are.
On the ground. Move!
Right, on your feet. Up. Come on. Hands over your head.
Get to the jeep. Move!
We've got him, sir. We're coming in now.
Has he been cleared by security control?
Yes, sir, we gave him the works. X-ray, everything. He's clear.
Right. Wait outside. What's your name?
Clark. Daniel Clark. But I seem to be a little confused.
Well, Mr. Clark, you do realize you've entered a restricted area.
No.
Are you trying to tell me you didn't see the notices?
Notices? No.
Do you own a typewriter?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, I see. Guard! Lock him up somewhere. And get me a security line of control.
Listen, I really can't remember how...
Just keep walking.
Clark, you do realize you've entered a restricted area.
No.
Do you own a typewriter?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, I see. Guard! Lock him up somewhere. And get me a security line of control. 64 seconds later, an explosive detonation, 417.
Oh, Captain, you're the expert.
Well, I have to admit, I'm baffled. This man Clark is stripped, checked electronically, cleared on all counts. These recorded results show radiation check negative, X-ray negative, biosensors negative. To produce a 417 detonation would take 4 pounds of our latest explosive.
Or 2 pints of nitroglycerin.
The eye of the explosion seemed to be centered on the main electrical switch panel.
Yes, a 10,000 volt input. But if he tried anything there, all he would have done was to blow the main fuses or electrocute himself. At worst, he may have started a fire.
Was there anything already on the base that he might have used?
No explosives of any kind, no. Nuclear material, nothing. You know, in the right conditions, you can make a bomb out of a bag of flour, but not a detonation of this magnitude.
Captain, I want you to go down to our naval installation. I'm putting you in command of security on Skydiver 3, the next target.
What are you doing here? I should report you, you know. This is a restricted area. Looks like we got ourselves a massacre. Red alert. Red alert. UFO leaving Earth. Area PZ-17. Direction Amber 4G. Speed 1500.
Moon base. UFO approaching. Area Amber 4G. ETA 387.
Red alert. Red alert. Interceptors immediate launch. ETA in area Amber 4G minus 364.
Instruct interceptors new course. Area blue on 2. ETA minus 197. The UFO will cross their path diagonally, spread out, maintain station 150 miles apart.
Yes, sir.
Near miss. Some damage.
UFO speed drop to 250,000.
Sitting duck. Regan must get him.
Regan? His wife's aboard that craft.
And I'll need the file on the cost estimates and a copy of that report as soon as it's typed.
It should be ready this afternoon. Oh, I made the reservations in Geneva.
Good. Tickets?
In your briefcase, sir, with the traveler's checks and cash.
Thank you. That seems to take care of everything. Just finish that report and get me those couple of calls.
Yes, sir.
And cancel all appointments for me on Friday. I'll speak to the accountant first.
Excuse me, sir, I must go.
Are you all right?
I have to leave.
Well, I don't understand. Is anything wrong?
I must go at once.
You don't feel well. Come and sit down.
Skydiver 3 was due to sail tomorrow, but I've brought its departure time forward to 2100 hours tonight.
Right, I'll be aboard.
I told the captain to remain at sea until further orders.
That's a good idea, sir. Once we're mid-ocean, we should be safe enough.
Let's hope so.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
I swear I don't know what happened. One moment it was right in my sights. Next it was gone.
It was unfortunate that you had to encounter that particular UFO.
The fact that my wife was on board made me more determined. I wanted that UFO. I'd rather she was dead than...
It wasn't entirely your fault. I made a bad decision sending you back to duty so soon. But now I'm resting you. For a month.
I don't want to be arrested. I'm flying Venus probe escort tomorrow. There may be another chance.
Regan, I can't afford vendettas. Colonel Foster will take your place.
But I have to go.
You are suspended for 1 month. That is an order.
What?
That's all. Colonel Foster will be replacing James Regan until further notice. Inform all departments. Dr. Jackson?
Jackson?
I have just relieved Regan from duty. Tomorrow morning, I want a full physical and psychiatric report on him.
So, that's where you've got to.
Oh, is it yours?
My wife's. Well, it would have been. We found him in the road just before the UFO.
You all right, Jim?
Just a headache.
Well, how's show business?
There's no business. Well, hardly. Signature play. They've just finished The Rebels of Santo Domingo, and there's a dog food commercial on stage 4, and a script for your approval. It's a period piece about World War II.
World War II, huh? Well, I think I'll leave this until Miss Elan gets back. Let her handle it.
Right.
Oh, Miss Holland, I haven't had a chance to thank you yet for filling in here.
No need. It makes a break from Section 9.
Oh. How is Colonel Blake?
Oh, he's the same. I'll give him your regards.
Yes, do that. Well, I suppose as head of the studio, I better show my face. Stage 4, you say?
Yes, sir. How's Jim Regan taking it?
He's taking it.
Conroy's personal effects.
Have they been checked?
One of the last things Beaver James did. Oh, and here's a directive for you to sign.
Replacement interceptor for Moonbase. I wonder how much that's going to cost.
Talking of money, General Henderson's on his way to see you.
Yes, I'm sure he is. Oh, what's this? Notes for a story?
Oh, apparently Conroy used to write westerns. Suppose it helped him pass the time on Moonbase.
Cowboys? Beaver James thought he saw aliens. See, the way Conroy fought, you think that maybe in his mind he thought he saw... Straker.
General Henderson is here, sir.
Thank you. Send him in.
I'll, leave this one to you.
Thank you.
General. Commander?
General.
Close the door. I had a report on astronaut Conroy. It didn't make a lot of sense, but these things happen. And now I get one on Captain James, but makes even less.
Well, if you're looking for an explanation, I don't know.
The committee just won't buy that, Straker. You're gonna want some answers. You're sending me up there with nothing. What do you expect me to do? Stand up and give them a couple of choruses of Love Her Come Back?
We need more time. If we had managed to take James alive...
What do you mean?
I killed him.
You what?
With this gun. The one he had on Colonel Lake. It was empty.
Oh, don't give me that unkind of Straker crud. If you can't stand the heat, you shouldn't be in the kitchen.
You're making this personal?
Any way you want.
All right, General Almighty Henderson. Every man and woman in Shado is my responsibility.
Oh, my gums bleed for you.
They're highly trained, dedicated, often under tremendous stress.
Oh, stop it. You make me cry.
My God. I'm really seeing you for the first time. You don't care, do you? You really don't care.
Stress, we're all under stress. Follow the street with his bleating flock.
Don't push me, Henderson.
Chief!
Look, somebody ought to take
What, you? You haven't got the guts. Let's get back to realities. You're nothing but a bunch of spineless, gutless sheep, the lot of you. Nah.
Cut! And print that. That was very, very nice. How was it for you?
Okay, I guess. Felt all right, anyway. There's just one small point. I was thinking, you know when Howard says, you making this personal, and I say,
don't go away, Howard.
Any way you want.
Yeah.
Well, I thought maybe I could get that a bit stronger, you know?
Okay, I tell you what, we'll play in here and cheat in the island later. How about that?
That's fair enough. I'll fix it up. Sort of stuff.
Okay. We'll try that. Fit in with the, we'll fit in with the All right, we'll pick it up from the same place, but keep the pace up. When you're ready.
Rehearsal bell! Quiet, please.
Right, keep the eye line straight ahead as we're cheating it. All right, Sylvia?
Okay.
And action, Grant.
You making this personal?
Any way you want.
See you
All
later.
right, General Almighty Henderson. Every man in
Paul!
Shado is my responsibility.
Oh, my gums bleed for you. Oh, don't give me that unkind of Straker crud. If you can't stand the heat, you shouldn't be in the kitchen.
They're highly trained, dedicated, often under tremendous stress.
Oh, stop it.
You won't need it till after lunch, Mr. Byrne, if you want to leave the stage before the red light goes up.
For the first time, you don't care. You really don't care.
Stress. We're all under stress. Father Straker and his bleating flock.
Don't push me.
Sheep.
Someone ought to.
But you haven't got the guts. Look, let's get back to realities. You're nothing but a bunch of spineless, gutless sheep, the lot of you. Meh, meh, meh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Byrne?
Who are you?
What?
Who are you?
Joe. I'm your stand-in, Mr. Byrne.
I'm getting these terrible bad headaches recently.
You know, these headaches you've been suffering from, I think it's caused by a swelling.
Rushes to Mars.
Hello? Yes, Mr. Byrne? I'm afraid Mr. Straker is engaged.
I want to see him.
I'll call you back. I'm afraid that's impossible.
I killed him. As I was saying, I think it'll make a very... Don't push me, Henderson. See? Take the coconut. Thank God, what's happening?
You're nothing but a bunch of spineless, gutless sheep, the lot of you. Meh!
You're crazy.
Meh!
You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Red light's up, Mr. Byrne. So, we'll have a nice, strong reaction on where he throws the gun away, okay?
Uh-huh.
And what about a bit of fingers in the corners of the eyes for when you say, you make me cry?
Bit will handle it.
Okay, drop it. Right.
Turn over.
Mark it. 147, take one. And action.
You making this personal?
Any way you want.
All right, cut it. Will you please keep this stage quiet, Frank?
Now we want absolute quiet, Mr. Byrne. The red light's up.
All right, let's take it from the top. Turn over. Mark it. 147, take two.
Bye, Howard.
Any way you want.
All right, General Michael. Every man in the trailer is my responsibility.
Oh, my gums bleed for you.
They're highly trained, educated, often under tremendous stress.
Oh, stop it. You're making me cry.
My God, you know I'm...
What the devil's going on here? Frank?
Well, what can I do about it? The guy's crazy.
Okay, get the production manager.
Get the production manager on the set.
Okay, so sit down. How well are we keeping up with this schedule?
We won't be off the set today at this rate.
Howard, if you're looking for explanations, I don't know.
Howard, look, come and sit down.
We need time. If we manage to take James alive.
Howard, look,
I killed him.
Howard.
This gun. The one he had on Colonel Lake. It was empty.
Well, don't give me that study for streaker crud. If you can't stand the heat, you shouldn't be in the kitchen.
You're making this personal?
Any way you want.
All right, General Almighty Henderson. Every man and woman in Shado is my responsibility.
My gums bleed for you.
They're highly trained, dedicated, often under tremendous stress.
No, stop it, you make me cry.
My God, I'm really seeing you for the first time.
You don't care, do you? You really don't care.
Stress, we're all under stress. Father Straker and his bleating flock.
Don't push me, Henderson.
Sheep.
You know, somebody ought to take...
You haven't got the guts. Let's get back to realities. You're nothing but a bunch of spineless, gutless sheep, the lot of you. Meh! 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 Meh!
Hold it.
Paul?
He suddenly seemed to regain control. I thought he was going to finish me.
How do you feel?
Tired. Did I cause all this?
Well, nothing too serious.
The link. The link was a rock. Conroy must have found it somewhere near that UFO wreckage. It had some kind of hallucinatory power. It bent the mind of whoever touched it.
Obviously alien.
Yes. Planted in some way by that UFO which crashed near Moonbase.
A booby trap.
Yes. Aimed at the mind.
Jim, what are you doing here? It was terrible about Jean. I don't know what to say. If there's anything I can do. You okay? I'll take you back.
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait!
How, Jim?
Sorry about...
Yeah.
You're late.
Got held up.
Wait a minute, I thought Colonel Foster was supposed to be taking your place.
The order was cancelled.
I should check. You know what Straker is?
Strikers. Orders.
I should still check. Seeing it's you. Good luck.
Interceptor crew change, minus 30 minutes.
I wonder how poor old Jim's taking it.
Yeah. She was a nice girl.
Interceptor pilots, stand by to escort Venus.
Is Foster cutting it fine again?
Well, he's probably having a quick workout in the gym, so don't worry about it.
Interceptors, stand by. 3 minutes.
I'd better report. Hey, Jim, I thought Paul was taking your place.
The order was changed.
I wasn't informed.
Last minute decision. Paul was taken ill.
Sorry, Jim, I don't doubt your word, but I must follow procedure.
Hello? Operations room? Captain Minto here. I'd like to speak to Major Heath.
Interceptors, immediate launch.
Dr. Jackson.
Jackson?
The medical report I asked for on Regan. It hasn't come through yet.
I haven't been able to contact him. Nobody seems to know where he is.
Locate Regan. He is to report to Dr. Jackson at once. Straker.
Morgan here, sir. Regan went to Moonbase this morning.
Didn't you get the order about Colonel Foster replacing him?
Yes, sir, but he said you'd cancelled it.
I want to see you first thing tomorrow, Morgan. I don't make orders, I have them ignored.
Yes, sir.
Moonbase.
Moonbase?
I want to talk to Captain Regan.
He's escorting Venus probe in, Commander.
Where's Colonel Foster?
The Colonel's not on Moonbase.
Contact Regan. Find out what the hell he's playing at.
Yes, sir. Regan? Come in, Regan. Regan, come in.
Regan's flying.
I thought you grounded him.
I did. He's broken radio contact.
He's never disobeyed orders before.
Yes, that's what worries me. Find Foster.
What, isn't he on Moonbase?
No, he isn't. He's here somewhere.
Yes, Commander.
The minute Captain Regan lands, I want him placed under close arrest and brought back here.
Yes, sir.
God almighty. Paul, what happened?
Regan. He was like a madman.
Why? Why did he do it?
I don't know. I tried to reason with him, but he was out of his mind. Like a wild animal.
Did he say anything?
No, nothing.
Nothing at all?
Well, he just kept making noises. Like a cat.
A cat?
Commander, there is a cat. It belonged to Regan's wife. He said he found it close to the UFO. Something else, Commander. When he picked it up, he suddenly developed head pains.
Jackson.
Jackson?
That human-computer theory of yours, Doctor, could it apply to an animal?
Well, without researching.
Is it possible?
The brain structure is entirely different, but I suppose.
Never mind that. Yes or no?
Yes, but you must understand.
I'll get the building searched.
Hold it. Let's make sure it's still in the building. Get me Miss Holland.
Miss Holland? Yes, I did. About half an hour ago.
Commander, Regan's broken formation.
Trajectory.
Interceptor 3 on collision course Moonbase. I repeat, collision course Moonbase.
They're using Regan to destroy Moonbase.
Instruct Interceptors 1 and 2. Pursue and destroy Interceptor 3.
Say again, sir.
You heard me correctly, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. Interceptors 1 and 2, destroy. Repeat, destroy Interceptor 3.
Something's wrong. No power.
Same with me, nothing.
Find that animal.
We'll never find it in time.
Try.
Wait a minute. The dogs.
That's it. Get onto it.
We'll need to take this section down another 3 meters. We won't be able to get near it till the end of the week. End of the week? Already. What? I said we're behind schedule as it is. Look, what you have to do is... move some of them out. You okay, Mr. Mason?
Commander Straker for you, sir.
Right. I just want to check on your departure time, Captain.
We make 2100 hours all right, sir.
Have you, searched the ship?
Yes, sir. We've been over her with electro scanners top to bottom.
That's fine. Well, good luck, Captain.
Well, there's nothing more we can do except wait.
Well, isn't there, Paul? I seem to recall an unlocated UFO. I want it found.
Yes, sir.
Security.
Captain Lauriston's here.
Good. We're expecting him. Captain Lauriston's here. Good evening, Captain. May I have your pass, please, sir? Thank you, sir.
Can I check your case, please, sir?
Traveling lights. Fingerprints, please, Captain. Thank you, sir. Well, everything seems to be in order, Captain. Go right ahead, sir. They're expecting you on board. Get me Skydiver.
Skydiver?
Security here, sir. We have an intruder.
Is he armed?
No, sir.
Right. Sound a general alert. This is an alert. Get me Commander Straker.
Voice print identification. Request voice print identification. You have 5 seconds. Voice print negative.
Well, where is he now?
In the voice print trap.
Get that submarine out to sea.
We'll be underway in a couple of minutes. Clear fore and aft, sir. Right. Sever ship to shore umbilicals.
Yes, sir. Sever ship to shore umbilicals.
Clear the deck and secure hatch.
Clear the deck. Yes, sir.
And secure, sir.
Let's go.
Slow ahead.
Slow ahead.
gone.
Must be a boat.
What? How?
We don't know exactly. It seems he forced the security doors.
Get me Skydiver 3. How in blazes could one unarmed man cut his way through 5 centimeters of steel plate doors?
Captain on the line, sir.
Captain, it's highly probable that you have a saboteur aboard.
Well, if there is, sir, he can only be up top. We can handle it.
Yes, I'm sure you can, Captain. Now keep me informed.
Yes, sir.
Break out the small arms.
Yes, sir.
He's up there, sir, on the conning tower.
Out of the question.
But, sir, we can open the hatch and rush him.
I said no, Captain.
Have you reached the safe dive area?
Yes, sir, just about.
Then take her down.
Sir?
I said submerge.
Commander, there's a man up there. One unarmed man.
Captain, I gave you a direct order.
Take her down. Dive, dive, dive! Flight 1 and 2. What a mess.
What did that to his hand?
I don't know. Let's take a look around.
Paul?
Clem Mason, 35, construction manager. Suddenly walked off the site yesterday afternoon. No record.
Another Mr. Average. It doesn't add up. He kills Luritzen, tries to get through the security net, is discovered, gets caught in the voice print trap, and then gets out through tungsten steel doors.
It's also been established that he was unarmed and had nothing on his person.
Right. He gets aboard Skydiver 3, a ship that's been checked with the most sophisticated electronic devices we have, and yet, minutes later, gets blown out of the water.
Well, you said he was a Mr. Average, but no normal man could have clawed his way out of those doors.
So he possessed, or was possessed by, some superhuman force.
Hmm. In place of superhuman, try alien.
And you are next on the list, Commander.
More important, so is this control center. Look, feed every scrap of information we have into the computer. Every fact, no matter how insignificant. Bend the program if necessary.
Morning.
Hello.
Hey, take a look.
Yeah, that could be something. I'll check the details.
Come in.
Morning, sir.
Miss Simmons. I didn't expect you.
Didn't expect me. I want to make sure you catch that plane.
Well, we've been looking for you. I contacted your parents. Are you all right?
Oh, fine, sir. Why?
Miss Simmons, leave all that. Yesterday afternoon, you...
Yes, sir?
I think I ought to call someone. A doctor or...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yes, that's right. Immediate.
We may have something.
Good.
Clark and Mason live in the same area.
The computer's come up with a police report that could fit.
2 nights ago, a patrolman was brutally murdered and left on the side of the road. The police surgeon states that extraordinary, almost inhuman strength was used to strangle him.
Now, the time of death was put at 2200 hours. The patrolman reported in at 2154. He was checking out a car apparently abandoned by the roadside.
We checked the registration of that car, and it belongs to a Miss Linda Simmons, who lives less than a mile from Mason. We have her address, and we know where she works.
Well, it's the best lead we've got so far. Let's go to work. Got anything for a size A problem? Deluxe version?
The stomach upset's easier to cure.
Yes, I'm sure it would be. Doctor, you said something the other day that stuck in my mind. You were talking about psychiatric conditions, how tensions and stresses can build up in a person until finally...
Subject explodes mentally.
And physically.
Yeah, I have a theory. But I must warn you, it's pretty wild.
Go ahead, Doctor. Try me.
A human body, muscles, brain, operates on a series of minute electrical charges flowing around a complex of low-voltage electrical circuits. The nervous system. Sometimes the electrical balance is disturbed.
Mental disorder.
Imagine the situation where, for some reason, the balance swings violently off-center. The body becomes supercharged, like a thundercloud before a storm. If such a charged being could exist, it may be able to draw on all the primitive forces of the universe, attract them to itself. Space, time, light, electrical potential, energy, they're all related. The result?
A human bomb.
A psycho bomb.
Foster to control. I've just checked Miss Simmons' apartment. She's not there. Can I see your pass? Thank you.
Gil. What happened?
A man's been killed.
Who did it?
We don't know yet, but whoever it was beat his head to a pulp.
Miss Simmons?
Yes?
My name's Paul Foster.
That looks very impressive.
A couple of nights ago, you were driving back along Route 107
Yes?
in this car.
Yes. Oh, the police.
What about the police?
A patrolman stopped me. I still don't know why.
I'd like to talk to you about that.
Okay. Why not?
Let's take a walk.
Paul, it looks like Miss Simmons is it. She must be considered highly dangerous. Paul? Come in, Paul. Come in, Colonel Foster.
Well, Mr. Foster, you wanted to talk to me?
Yes, How about some lunch?
Well, the UFO's been in the Earth's atmosphere nearly 48 hours. It must move soon before it starts to disintegrate. Let's concentrate the search area here.
Yes, sir. Mobiles are moving in now, sir.
Good. What about Foster?
Still can't contact him.
Been in the office at all today?
How do you know I work in an office?
We have our methods.
No, my boss is flying out to Geneva. He's a big man.
You don't like him?
Yes, I think he's sweet. I always call him Sir. Look at the fish. There's a big one. It's funny, I feel I've known you a long time.
4 hours.
Well?
Search still negative, sir.
Keep them at it.
Yes, sir.
To all sections, repeat, to all sections. Shadow mobiles 1 and 2 are proceeding into new search area.
Paul? Why did you come to see me?
I don't know. Maybe it was your personal magnetism.
Seriously, why all the questions?
Routine.
Just routine?
There's nothing to worry about.
But you do believe me. Don't you, Paul? Don't you, Paul? Don't you, Paul?
He's what? Foster is bringing Linda Simmons to the studio. Commander, did you hear what I said?
I heard.
She is programmed to kill you.
Her target is also this control. I'd rather fight that situation on my own terms. When she arrives, take her straight to room 22. That's all, Colonel.
This is Commander Straker to all mobiles and search aircraft. It is imperative, repeat, imperative, that the UFO be located as soon as possible.
Commander. I can't explain why I did it. I believe she's innocent, but to bring her back here...
Forget it, Paul. In the end, it was my decision. Where is she now?
In 22.
Who's with her?
Colonel Lake.
Now, don't give me I don't know. I want answers. Why did you kill your boss?
I didn't.
And the patrolman, why?
I just don't understand what you're
You
talking
put your hands round his throat and you choked the life out of him.
Stop it.
You pressed and pressed.
No,
still can't believe it.
That she could cave in a man's skull with her bare hands? A psycho bomb. The ability to call on the potential of the entire universe. But what triggers it off?
UFO lifting off.
Stay back. That's far enough. I said that's far enough. One step more and I'll fire.
Area 4 green. Ground radar have it on positive track.
Sky 4 to control. Have UFO on radar.
How far?
In range in 3 minutes.
Simmons!
You gave us an ultimatum.
Surrender. Surrender, Shado.
You know that we can never do that.
You have no alternative.
High voltage. That's the trigger.
The UFO that controls you has been destroyed. Miss Simmons!
If you touch those cables,
Surrender.
Emergency circuits.
Linda.
UFO destroyed. Returning to base.
How did you know Sky 4 got that UFO?
I didn't.